Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 31 of Kenshi. So I last left off adding some additional citizens to the group, Aramid and Gecko. Then I also have to queue up a lot of movement. So Rhadamant was on his way to the scrap house. Kang was waiting at the High Village. So we'll get that all set up, get people rested. Rhadamant's aimless. Come on, get around that. Whoa, alright, back to Kang. He's saying they're not all thieves and liars. That's okay, I was gonna buy your stuff anyway. I'd rather sell stuff to you. Okay, and then we'll buy some stuff as well. And head on back. In fact, you can even have the Fogman. I don't want him anymore. He's all yours. Alright. Rhadamant got around that weird hill that was blocking him. So let's go over to the scrapyard house. Got that move order done. Looking around. Yeah, I wish there was more princes around. They can make some pretty good money off of them. Who is that? Aramid. He's running in. Aramid looks like a cook. He's going to become our new cook. Alright. He's all jobbed up. Set him to passive. Gecko should be following him shortly behind. Kang's coming in. Because I just loaded, my people don't necessarily have the right jobs, so we gotta put the Shek back to sleep. A little hibernation, so we don't have to feed them so much. Alright, Gecko's being chased. She's just over the next ridge. I think she should be fine. Yeah, a bunch of scrawny cannibals. How fast are they really running, you know? 14 to her 20, 19. Yeah, we're fine. Go away, cannibals. No food for you. Alright, King has returned. With some iron plates and fabrics. Oops, fabrics. Stubbs here. Wow, you're already almost encumbered. Some of them can carry some weight. Hobbs. Let's trade that to Hobbs. Hobbs, I'm going to have you go to the way station. Bit of a trek, but you'll get there. Where is Gecko? She's pretty close. She's going to become a farmer. She already has the bandana. So we'll have her farm in reverse order. Which means Bark and Gecko are our are our farmers at the moment. Molly, you no longer need to be the cook. We have a cook. You get to be the weaponsmith again. And if there's nothing to smith, mine some copper. 4 weapons. Let's see. I am going to crank out some more iron clubs on a repeat queue. Boring, but it's got to get done. We have another specialist grade. Let's give it to the Shek. Oron, you're going to get it. Alright, so Bark's farming, and Gecko is farming, and Aramid is cooking. Good, good. They're all working out. Chung. Let's get the research bench upgraded. Seems like Rhadamant's at the scrap house. Let's go upstairs. Kang, now that you're home, let's get you sleeping. There's like 1 bed left. We're going to need to add some. Back over to Rhadamant. Talk to the fine purveyor of stuff. And I'm not seeing any books left. I think this was because maybe I imported? I don't know. That's not cool, though. So, Rhadamant then will head to the way station near Squin as well. Alright, we'll head to this one. That sucks. That's a long way for nothing. So Hobbs is heading to one, Rhadamant's heading to another. I'm just sort of checking up on everyone. Come on. Load the zone. You got this. I'm going to set Silvershade to passive, so he's just cranking out the building materials as much as he can. Oh, look at that. Hogging all the stuff. Mostly kidding. No. Weekay, you need healing too. Alright, so all the Shek are fine. The humans that are here are not, but they will be with some R&R. Aramid, how are you doing? You're making dust witches? Yes, you are. Good. Except for you're holding on to this one. You're supposed to feed people. The other textile farms are almost done. Hobbs is probably almost there. Yeah, he's getting pretty close. Rhadamant, likewise, is getting pretty close. And then, I think what I'll do is, let's work on walls. So I'm going to slow down time while I do this. Alright, I'm going to set a wall up like this. actually, hold on. Let me take a look at the nav mesh so I have a point of reference. All right, out to this area. So this cluster of rubble is game. All right, checking the nav mesh again. I'm good. So we can come all the way out to here. I'm gonna cut in. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that either. Like that. Put our gate. And then out like that. For a very specific reason. So let's see if we screwed up the pathing here. Nope. This might need to be cut back a little bit, but we did not screw up the pathing. That's great. And then walls, curving around. Make sure we get the iron. Now I'm not going to bother going for that copper. I'll just stick with the 3 copper that we have on our side, which is this stuff. And then again, I'm not going to bother trying to include this stuff. If I need to change my mind in the future, I can. But I think due to drilling and the like, we'll be fine. And that's the end of the wall. I don't like how this connects, so let's fix this. Make it a little prettier. I don't think that's any prettier. Actually, maybe that's okay. So it's a small footprint, but we'll pack it full of stuff. So let's get that going. And Hobbs is being attacked by skin spiders. Well, that's no good. The terrain hasn't loaded, so as you can see, he's kind of in the earth. Oh, they're teen skin spiders. Not that they make them any less dangerous. Well, they're less dangerous, but I can outrun them. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread Hobbs. Alright, we're starting to stock some food. Got a nice amount of bread in the ovens. Even some bread in the bread basket. It's a modest start, but it's a start. Speed time up a little bit. And we really don't have anyone working on these walls, do we? Okay, you guys. Or actually, I'll just wake up all the Shek. We're starting to get some food, so all the Shek, I believe, are engineers. They are. Alright, Shek. Time to go to work. You're warlike. You must know how to make good walls. To note, I do know that's not how this works. Alright, Hobbs made it all the way down. He is going to be shopping for some more building materials, just to make the walls take less time. Have a browse. Alright, alright. I'm also going to buy the research books because we couldn't buy the ancient ones that I wanted. Rhadamant's I'm going to have Rhadamant actually just whiz by Squin. He doesn't have a big backpack, so there's not much point to go all the way south. In fact, Stack would be even more on my way. So we'll go to Stack. Let's take a look at the base. Ooh, it's looking nice. Alright, we just leveled up the research bench, so that means I'll be able to research with... Ooh. We need to get medicine with regular books. And that will allow us to make a better med bench. So now anyone at our gates gets to get crossbowed. And then on top of that, things that I can add in the future is a watchtower that overlooks our entrance, like this. Let me rotate a little bit. Yep. I'll even put that down as a potential blueprint. Let's just pause it for now, because we want to build the walls first. Seeing that table empty is good. Means no one needs to do anything. Mew. Let's get rid of your farming. You're the best farmer we have, but we don't need you farming anymore. We'll have our engineer as well. So the iron's on our side, and then we have 1, 2, 3 things of copper. We could potentially have more iron if we wanted to. I just like smaller footprints. It's more manageable. I mean, this is a pretty decent sized mini city. It's not teeny, but it is small. I grant you that. Green, I don't know what you're doing, but it is weird. So stop. He was putting the materials in and taking them out at like the speed of light. And then once this is built, we can also, if we want to piss people off, man turrets here. That's a little broken. Let me see if I can't make this a little bit nicer of a corner section. It was all choppy. It's tough. The walls don't corner very well. But if you want to walk on them, they need to be more or less flat. If they're really sort of ripped up looking, you won't be able to traverse them. So something like that is a little bit nicer. It still has that little section there. I don't know. I can always tweak them if they're not perfect. Now, listen to that. That is the noise of defense. Alright, Rhadamant got to Stack. No, he didn't. Where the hell is he? Aimless. You drunkard. How are you even here? Where are... What? I'm so confused. Alright, I'll let the zone load first. You, like, managed to stick yourself in Grand Canyon. You mad lad. Alright, game, load the zone. Thank you. Alright, we'll walk to the exit of this thing. Come on, you know how to get to Stack from here, right? Yeah, okay, I think he's all set. What about Hobbs? Hobbs here is running back. as fast as you can. Looks like I'm out of building materials because they're all having a bit of a break. Mr. Green, let's have you give up that pack to someone else, to Mew. Mew doesn't really have a job. Oh, Mew has one. To... Where is Crumble John? Oh, Hobbs getting attacked by scrawny cannibals. Not going to worry about that. We'll outrun them. Alright. Give this pack to... Where? Oh, you gave it... Where'd it go? Beep. Beep has it now. What I was going to do is... Wait, Sadnil, you have building materials? Dude. Alright, let me go through everyone. Okay, here it is on Mew. Mew give to Weak. Nope. Where is Mew? Mew gave to Kang. Kang has one. Ruka. Alright. Ruka, finally. You go to the High Village. Buy some more building materials if they have it. That took too long. I need to buy bags for everyone, obviously. Alright, let's do a quick check. For anyone that has materials or anything like that. Oh, get rid of the arm. So Hobbs is running in with more building materials. Mew, I'm going to send to Mongrel. I'll put her on passive. She's going to buy some more. Oof. These strays that wander in are going to be soon a thing of the past. I'm quite excited about this. Alright, are you? Yep, you are actually here for once. At these holier-than-thou fuzzy wuzzies. Now, one of the questions you guys had for me was, what are my goals in this series? And what are the alliances? So the goals and alliances, I'm actually not that sure about. I'm pliable. So if you have ideas, hit me up and let me know some long-term goals. Now, ideally, I would like to do a bit of conquering. I'm obviously not there yet. This is... Conquering is very late stage, and I'm very early stage, but that's an idea. Have a bunch of other ideas, potentially, but if you have input, I am... game to hear it. Alright, let's sell this so we can make more room. Gotta get that building material. Okay, we are all set. What is... Oh yeah, that's Mew. For a second I thought that was someone being abducted. Hobbs is here. Cool. Hobbsy man. Let's have you put the building materials away. And iron plates are full. Hot damn. I'll have him can I add to this anyway? Yeah, I can add some iron plates to that anyway. So I'm gonna take 4 more. And fill this tower up full of the iron plates that it needs. Hobbs, you also have a bunch of tech books. So let's go into research. We wanted to get medicine, maybe some splints. I would like to get advanced weapon grades, but I don't know if it's at the moment worth the ancient science books. Steel bars probably would be, though. For not ancient science books, we can do the stone refinery, rum brewing, battery power, fuel jennies, that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to see. This stuff is pretty cheap. I'll grab it. Most everything else starting to cost ancient science books. And I'm not ready to commit to that just yet. Turret training. Guess the assassin training. Alright, so we used up a bunch of books there. We sent Ruka? Yes. Look at that memory. Wow, there is a lot of drones here. Holy moly. Why is there so many of you? Alright, let's bankrupt ourselves. Getting the more research books. How close is Rhadamant? Did Mio come back? Yeah. That's fine. We're out of money, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, all you guys, go help Hobbs out. And I'll unpause this. Ruka's getting targeted by someone. Why is it never princes? It'd be so much easier if they were just some princes standing out there going like, "Oh, please kill me." It's free experience. Just waiting on you, Silvershade. This is what, a laboring skill? And he has a negative racial bonus to it. Maybe I'll find the best laborer. Rhadamant. Guess what, Silvershade? You are done with that job. We'll have you do that. Rhadamant, you're going to be our processor now. A little bit faster, maybe? Let's see, is there anyone else higher than... Green and Rhadamant are about the same, but Rhadamant levels up faster, so we'll have Rhadamant do it. Alright, let's pause this again. I don't want to put building materials in here. Ruka will be here soon. With a whopping... Oh, she's already here. With a whopping 2 building materials. Rhadamant's also here. With these micro walls. I'll just dump this out. The right people will find it. Do I have meat storage? I don't have regular old meat storage, do I? We're gonna have to get that. Ruka, could you build that? Because one thing we could do is go on some hunting safaris so we can make meat wraps. That would be a reasonable thing to do. So what I could do here is let's do meat wraps, repeat queue, and our cook. We'll set that up. We also have all these tech books. Turret training. Lockpicking would be pretty good. Getting everyone leveled up in lockpicking so they can free themselves from cannibals would be pretty good. Let's see. Something that doesn't require ancient books. Basic weapon grades. 4 and 5 don't. They were costly, but I'll do that. Although I probably don't need those. I probably can jump to advanced weapon grades, but whatever. Rain collector, not a big deal. Iron plates and stone refinery, we can get those. I guess that they make sense. I'm going to get hashish. Advanced wind generator theory. No, that's ancient. Ancient. Engineering. Okay. That's just about the limit of our research for a bit, at least. Oh, nice. Some more fighting. Can always rely on the fogmen to bring fights to me. Wow, even Shrike is throwing down. Alright, I'm going to set you to passive, and I'm going to set Molly to passive. I don't want injuries ruining anything. I think this was Rhadamant's high grade boots. Now that I'm not going on any long trips. Take some of this stuff back. I'm also should upgrade my med bench. How's the armors? More high grade. That's too bad. I was hoping for better. Let's go make some money though, because we are po boys. So Rhadamant will go do a little trade run. I have all these iron plates. What I really need is fabrics. As you can see, we're still building the other fabric. Oh, this hemp farm is done. So, citizens, bark and gecko. Get going on that. And now, that everything's starting to get ready to harvest, that means that for hemp at least we can start processing it. Yeah, that's a little choppy. Might not be able to do that much better. It's like Jenga. Now once I research, let's get stone refinery up a little higher. I want my beautiful town to be protected. I do realize I'm just about out of time, but I feel like fully building all the walls is a really good milestone, and I'm going to work until I hit that milestone. I think that's fair. More books? Nah. Let's get going back. I like how pushy they are about trade. They're like, trade with me now. Right now. So now we have our 2 hemp farms, and we're working on the second, or rather hemp, cotton. We're working on the second cotton farm. Once that's constructed, we can start really cranking out the hemp. Someone without a job. Mew, you don't have a job. Fabric loom, hemp. As you can see, there's a lot of things that are ready to harvest. These guys need to level up a little bit more. I might even want to add another farmer, to be honest. Actually, Bard. Heft. Heft's going to farm too. Congratulations, Heft. You've been promoted. You can stop laboring on this iron refinery. We have basically max plates. Armid is trying. I think the automatic grain silo would be pretty helpful. That's something that we constantly seem to have need of. Almost there. It's so close I could taste it. Let's do a run to Mongrel, Mr. Rhadamant. I like how everyone is getting fed, but I never really have a surplus of anything. Definitely need to add some more people. There's no starvation going on. That's not so much an issue. So 3 big wall sections and a few small wall sections, and we'll be good. Good and gravy. Hopefully Rhadamant can get purchasing on whatever we have remaining as a requirement. Man, that is scary. It's like I Am Legend with all the little zombies chasing them. Well, what crazy path are you taking, my friend? What is he doing? I dare not watch. He outruns them all, but oh my god, that pathing was bad. We double back through that group like twice. And this is what they do when you're not looking. It's kind of nonsense. So one of the things I'm hoping is a crossbow here might be able to draw aggro from prince groups. Rhadamant, are you drunkenly running again? Because yeah, prince groups would be a very, very good source of money. Once we get the farms all up and running and everyone manning it and properly set up and all that, it will also be a pretty good source of money to just make arms and armor. Even to possibly put in a... store in our colony. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Okay, before it gets dark, let's try to run into the store. Please stay open. Please stay open. Huzzah! And you have a little bit. You have some stuff. Some goodies. Okay. Back to the outpost. So, something else that I wanted to consider is moving the kitchen. The reason is, and I'll say this now, and I'll mention it again if I move it. Hertz, someone on Discord, gave me a nice screenshot of a pretty ideal layout for a sort of kitchen area, and I liked it a lot. So I'm thinking about utilizing it. Basically trying to keep the grain silo as close to the grain as possible, and then a building that services it, you know, sort of all right on top of one another. All right, these three guys, I'm going to recall and have them start to mine. Griffin's the last one. Copper, because copper's worth more. And Wing Wang doesn't have a job because John... Okay, that's fine. No, actually, Wing Wang, there's no one on this one. Oh, he was getting food, I think. Speaking of food, let's conserve some. I could definitely see the allure of having a skeleton-only crew. That makes perfect sense to me. Alright, if Rhadamant's here... let's dump that out. I bought the steel bars for something else that I'll use soon. And the moment of truth is we're getting the last of the walls built. There we go, we are fully enclosed. So the proof of this is if I order Rhadamant to try to go somewhere away from the gate, he'll have to path all the way through this gate. And I can do some, off camera, I'll do some tweaking to make it all look a little bit nicer. Another thing I wanted to do, or will do, is to put ramps. So let's see. I can put a ramp here and here, and that allows people to get up on those walls to man crossbows. But the rest of this is going to have to be for another time. I can install perimeter lights, but I feel pretty good. We got the walls up. We'll have a nice crossbow harpoon perch, and I have satisfied my promise to get the walls built. So thank you all for watching. If you have feedback for me, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. And I think I'm going to have a poll about the name of the outpost out to all of you very, very soon. Adios. Catch you all later.